unless he's making a certain amount, or unless he's able to provide for himself and is making money. Well, newsflash, baby, I'm high maintenance because I'm the one that's maintaining it. It's me. So how can I come and live the life that I'm living and I'm enjoying it to come and be suffering with you? Does it make sense? Why would I come from up here to come down here to meet you at your level? Thunder fire every idiot that wants me to do.
Hello, guys. Like always, if you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. Please share. Please also comment in the comment section below. Shout out to you guys in the chat. You guys are always so lit, and I appreciate you. As always, this is my daily installment, and we are actually going to switch it up a bit. So we've been in Blackistan Zoo for the past 3 weeks or so, and have been highlighting and profiling the creatures and animals and the many characters and derelicts that you'll see in Blackistan. I want to switch it up, and I want to go to Swirl World tonight. So this will be a daily installment, although we're going to switch it up tonight. You can catch my Blackistan Zoo series daily, Monday through Friday at 6:30 ET. And like I always say, I will level set in the end of April and we'll review the engagement, make sure that the growth is aligned with the level of effort for these videos. I just want to make sure we're consistently growing. So please, if you haven't already, please like, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please just let me know that you are listening. So today we are going to talk about Brad. And this is one that is very near and dear to my heart. You guys know that I am married to a Brad, and it was one of the best decisions that I've ever made in my entire life. So let's talk about, this person, what they look like, their behavior, typical behavior, and then we'll review Brad's and their true nature, and their natural behavior. So first thing, appearance. So Brad is very handsome. He's typically tall, very masculine, very distinguished. His behavior, very loving. Brads are problem solvers. So you come to him with a problem or with an issue, he's going to come back to you with a solution. You know, they build infrastructure. They know how to build economies. They know how to establish successful communities. Brads are providers. They like to cultivate resources. So, when we talk about Tyrones and Tyroches, we know they are the exact opposite. They like to take and take and take, and to drain and to leech resources off of women and off of other people. Brad is the exact opposite. He's the person providing the resources. He's the person who's going to be the breadwinner and who's going to bring home the bacon. They are very chivalrous. They tend to believe in union of marriage. So they really respect marriage. They respect the nuclear family unit. They really value and take pride in taking care of their families. They will not just pump and dump you. They will not just, leave you with a baby, struggling, single mom. You're not going to experience that within this community. They're great fathers, great partners, great mates. And I think what's very, very interesting, especially since I've divested, I've had the opportunity to really reflect and to compare things, in my previous life to how things are now. So one thing I'll say that was probably one of the major stark differences where I realized, whoa, it's a different world over here when you're divesting, is when I looked at the amount of baby showers that I was attending prior to escaping Blackistan. So my family has baby showers every year. And I don't care if they're on their third kid, they still gonna have another baby shower. And it's like, bitch, listen, I'm not about to keep on, taking 3 hours out of my day to go shopping, spend a bunch of money on these children that you continue to keep having just for you to have a baby shower to take care of these children that you can't afford. I'm not, and I had to even tell my stepsister that I'm not doing this no more. Girl, you got 4 kids. Why the hell are you having a baby shower for each damn child? That's just selfish at that point. I was thinking, and I don't mean to go down a rabbit hole, but I'm just thinking, you ain't got nothing from the last baby. Because you've been having them back to back, girl. So why you keep asking us for stuff? Anyway, but the stark difference is, when you divest, it's totally different. So I, in my current life, I'm going to weddings all the damn time. We going to weddings every year. I remember one year, my husband, he's everybody's best friend. So he was the best man, and he was a part of at least 3 weddings one year. So, his friends just getting married, just valuing relationships, understanding that having a wife improves your life, understanding that having a family, having a firm foundation is important. They be getting married. They understand exactly how important the nuclear family is. As a matter of fact, I was dating my husband for a year before he proposed. So you're not going to see him, have you waiting 10 years, 3 kids later, still talking about how he's unsure if he wants to commit. So that is your profile of your typical bride. Let's look at some clips that illustrate their typical nature and their typical behavior. So this one is so freaking cute. Let's look at this first one of a Black woman getting proposed to by her bride. It's so sweet.
Look at Paulie. Yeah, I'm trying to do a selfie. Sorry. Paulie's getting ready to say a few words. What, baby? Look, I'm like, what you crying for? I'm going to say a quick like what you said. Oh, baby.
Okay. So hopefully you could hear that despite the cackling Tyroach in the background. And in the comments, they were poking fun at this man. But I thought this was so incredibly sweet. I love that video. It makes me happy to see Black women get respected, Black women to get honored like they deserve it. And I love that. And that man was so nervous. But it's because he understands the ramifications, and he understands how important the union of marriage is, and how important and how honorable it is when you choose a woman to be your wife. But yeah, this is a true illustration of how you will not be a baby mama here. You will not, after you divest, you won't be dating nobody, like I said, for a decade. What was that news story where the guy, after 26 years, finally proposed to his girlfriend, his living girlfriend? You're not going to experience that once you divest. And I bet you, I couldn't see the ring, but I bet you this man put a big old rock on her finger. And you can tell, as nervous as he was and as anxious as he was, he thinks very highly of her. He even said, please say yes, because he loves her. It looks like he'll probably drink her bath water. And I just think this is so cute. And for me, I love nerdy brides. They'll treat you like you're golden. And they'll be high value oftentimes. So they'll be your architects, your accountants, your attorneys, your engineers. Sometimes they're in web development. Very often, typically making 6 figures, because that's not a lot of money. That is a respectable income, but that's not a lot of money. But they'll have assets to bring to the table. They might have vacation homes. They'll have investments, things like that, and will treat you right. They will treat you right. They'll be so surprised and so blessed, and will feel so appreciative that you gave them the time of day, that they'll pedestalize you and will treat you like you're golden. So I love this video. I don't know if this warmed my heart as much, or warmed your heart as much as it did mine, but I really enjoyed that video, and I hope this woman lives happily ever after. So let's look at another illustration. And this one is very interesting, because African women been divesting. They've been and said, fuck that. Like, you want to give up the country's resources and, let all these Asian people come and make billions off of what's supposed to be your land. We divest in. So I know many, many, many African women who have saw the light and who are living wonderful lives. So let's look at this clip that illustrates that. This says why African women choose white men over African men. We give more respect. We support our girls. We are loyal. We have more responsibility, and we show them the world. And that is so true. That is so true. And like I said, y'all always want to talk, these hoteps want to come to my page and talk about the motherland and how about we need to go back to Africa, come home, go back to Ghana. But it's like, like over there, y'all don't let Chung Lee come and set up shop and get rich off of your native country and your resources. Why would we do that? Why would we do that? Yeah, these fools will have you distressed, will have you destitute or dead. One or the other. I'm telling you, there is not a black woman I know who is still in Blackistan that is genuinely happy. And it's interesting because I think about this and think about how he says, they are supportive and are responsible and are loyal and will show you the world. My hubby, he fits this prototype. This hits the nail on the head for him to the T. So, he started his business from the ground up. He now takes care of 4 families from his brainchild, this business that he's cultivated and that he's grown. And now we live a really great life. He's moved us into a gated community in the suburbs. He's paid off my student loans. He's increased my credit score 150 points. He's just been such a major blessing. He steps up and fills in the gaps for my son when his own father, isn't doing the things that he's supposed to do. He's stepping up to the plate and really just being a true protector and the epitome of a provider. So I came across this video of this YouTuber named Roadrunner who really just gushes about how he's been married to his wife, his black wife, for 26 years and how much he loves black women. So let's watch this.
How's everybody doing? I just want to talk about this one subject, and it has to do with interracial dating and marriages. And it's there's 4 reasons why more white men are choosing black women over other women when they choose to date and marry. Number 1 is the attraction. Black women are beautiful. Physically, you look at them, they are beautiful. And not to say that other women ain't beautiful, because all women are beautiful, but black women have a unique beauty to them. And from their hair, from their skin tone, the body shape, it's unique, okay? And it's something that's different, from what we're white men or men of other races have seen in their women. And it's just something unique and different. And a lot of times, something that's different and unique, catches your eye. It attracts you. It's something that's neat, That's number 1. Uniquely beautiful. Number 2, black women. They're, for the most part, my experiences and other people I've talked to, is they're easygoing. They're fun to be with, easy to get along with. Black women are honest, and sometimes they're brutally honest. Okay, and if one really ain't interested in you, she's probably going to let you know it. And that's going to hurt your feelings, but it's a good thing, because then you can move on to someone else that, has feelings for you. But, they're honest, and you kind of know where you stand. And black women have an easier time, it appears, to express themselves. And those are good qualities. Number 3, uplifting. Black women are uplifting. When they care about you, you know it. They from the ones that I've been around, it seems like they're always trying to improve themselves. But then when you're with them, they're trying to improve you too. Not by saying you need to do this or that, but just whatever you're striving to do, they get behind you and they motivate you. They want you to do better. And that's an awesome quality. And I could say with my wife, and my wife's a black woman, and whenever I tried to reach a goal, she was always behind me, and I had that feeling that I had to give it my all, because I didn't want to let my wife down because she had faith in me. And that's a good quality that they have. It's like they want to build with you, move up with you, you know. It's a good thing. Number 4, loyalty. Black women are loyal. You date one, you marry one, you find one that loves you, they're loyal. And they have a big heart. Black women have a lot of emotions that I've found. And, that's a good thing. Sometimes they can be miscued. Like some people say black women are emotional. They get angry. And that ain't true. I mean, there are probably some out there that get angry, but what I'm saying is they got a lot of emotions and they got a big heart. And it's like they're committed to their emotions, and if they love you, you're loved. And love of a black woman is like, to me, I would say it's a love that comes from God, that something that it's spiritual. It's like a connection, When I dated my wife and married my wife, I just felt that love like it was, and that experience that I've had is just awesome. And that's why my marriages last, because I felt the love of my wife, and gosh, there's nothing like it. And a lot of guys I've talked to that are married to black women, they say the same thing, that, once you feel that love of a black woman, you don't want to go with no other woman. And I'm being honest. And, I've been married 27 years to my wife. So, I mean, that's the proof there. But, white men and men of other races are going after black women more and more as the years go by. And the numbers are increasing. And, us as white men that have dated and married black women, we know the true value of a black woman. And that's why I married my wife. I know the true value. And, there's nothing like it. And I've been blessed. And a lot of white guys are finding this out. It's like a hidden treasure.
So what a beautiful, touching video where this man details and professes his love for his black wife. He talks about how he's been married for 26 years and how supportive and how loving and uplifting black women are. He also talks about how loyal we are. And I agree. He hits the nail on the head every single time. This is why you won't see very many women divesting, because they have this undying loyalty even to a fault, even when they're being mistreated. He talks about how, just very, very meaningful, very deep reasons, not superficial reasons like you'll see when, black men date white women, or, talking about big peens and stuff, and talking about, she has good credit and she'll let me cheat on her and have side babies just in peace and won't say anything. No, this is just a very, very, very layered, very deep, very well thought out, thoughtful explanation for why this man really, really loves black women. And he talks about how marriages last longer because, we're undervalued. And I think that's the thing that, Brads and black women have in common is we are both just very undervalued and very overworked within our community. And our counterparts are both very entitled. They're both very coddled. They're crybabies. So when you put us together, it's a match made in heaven, and it's magic. So I hope that made you smile. We get so much hate. It really is very nice to see an uplifting, positive video, admiring and really just appreciating us in our full glory. So I figured I'd throw this last video in here just because it was a key. just being silly. She's dancing in front of the police, twerking, talking about when you try tempting the police. I just thought this was hilarious. And I know there's going to be some haters and detractors in the comments spewing about bed winches and stupid ass bullshit like that. But this is lighthearted fun, and she's just having a good time. And I agree. Get you a police officer, sis. Do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Like I said, I wanted to switch it up a little bit. There's way too many Thai roaches in this world for us to ever cover them all. Even though I do it daily, I still don't run out of content. So I thought it would be a nice change of pace to talk about Swirl World and Divestopia, and to talk about Brad today and how much he appreciates and loves us. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. Until next time, see you guys.
Fellas, if y'all come across a red iPhone, can you please bring it to the sound stage? Red iPhone, appreciate it.